Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to lecture on Samadhi. Yes, hopefully you have had a nice morning. Yeah, okay. Now let's go ahead with prayer first. Let's sit upright, place our palms together, and concentrate on the prayer below. We take refuge with our mental Benny. We take refuge with Shakyamuni Buddha. We take refuge with all the triple jewel of the 10 directions and the 3 periods of time. Those fulfill suture, they surpass profound and wonderful Dharma in hundreds of millions of years is difficult to encounter without seeing and hearing, receive and behold it, and without you value the exact true meaning, and without you practice the exact true way, and without you attain the exact true state. Without that, we can spontaneously express the Buddha's understanding, Buddha's view, Buddha's wisdom, Buddha's merit and virtue, Buddha's capability and Buddha's state through our actions, speech, and thoughts. We also vow that all the living beings can enter into the Buddha's understanding, Buddha's view, Buddha's wisdom, Buddha's merit and virtue, Buddha's capability and Buddha's state owing to us. Now let's go ahead with what we've learned yesterday and the day before yesterday. These two sentences just composed a paragraph. Now listen to it. Yeah, review it through the video, okay?
Upon realizing samadhi, we become free of perspective, or free to create new perspectives, because there's no self invested in the matter, but your mind has added a new dimension to your seeing. Dimensionality, or one's perspective, is simply a matter of becoming habituated to a new way of perceiving the world. Upon realizing samadhi, we become free of perspective, or free to create new perspectives, because there's no self invested in or attached to a particular viewpoint. Dimensionality, or one's perspective, is simply a matter of becoming habituated to a new way of perceiving the world. Upon realizing samadhi, we become free of perspective, or free to create new perspectives, because there's no self invested in or attached to a particular viewpoint.
Okay, yeah, that's the whole paragraph, yeah, composed by two sentences. And as always, I think we can recite the second sentence first, okay, and then we can link together. Okay, get it.
Dimensionality, or one's perspective, is simply a matter of becoming habituated to a new way of perceiving the world. Upon realizing samadhi, we become free of perspective, or free to create new perspectives, because there's no self invested in or attached to a particular viewpoint. Upon realizing samadhi, we become free of perspective, or free to create new perspectives, because there's no self invested in or attached to a particular viewpoint.
Yeah, here, yeah, yesterday we learned upon, it means on, and in Chinese it means 一旦,依旧. So this is a particular use of upon or on. It means, yes, if you realize samadhi, yeah, yeah, you will become free of blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, so upon in that way, and also means on. Now time for us to practice. And so Elva, would you like to follow the video to read it first and then try to recite it, please?
Yes, thank you.
I will play it for you. Listen to it carefully and pay attention to the red words, the stressed words, okay?
Okay.
Upon realizing samadhi, we become free of perspective, or free to create new perspectives, because there's no self invested in or attached to a particular viewpoint.
Okay, your time now. Please practice.
Yes, thank you. Upon realizing samadhi, we become free of perspective, or free to create new perspectives, because there is no self invested in or attached to a particular point. Particular.
Okay, I think
Sorry.
there is a need for us to check out how to pronounce these two words. Okay, let's do it together. Particular, yeah, we need to separate it into syllables. You know, syllable P-A-R, T, T-I-T, Q, C-U-Q, not particular. No, just link C-U together. Just treat it as one syllable. You know, particular Q. So have you got it, Elva?
Yes.
Yes,
Particular.
Yeah, particular.
Particular.
Yes, as soon as possible, because this is very weak and is half a vowel, not the fourth vowel. Particular, just do it like this as soon as fast as particular. Yeah, that's it.
Particular.
Yes, perfect. Not stop here. Okay, not particular. No, not in this one. Particular. Okay, yeah, this is the new word for you. And another one is viewpoint. This is a compound word, and the compound composite by view and point. So you just link them together. Viewpoint.
Viewpoint.
View, V-I-W, view. Yeah, you view everything using your eye, with your eye. View, it means, to look around. Yeah, to watch, to look around. Point, it means, the ideal, the opinion. Viewpoint, it also means, a way of thinking about the subject. Also your idea, your opinion, your comment, such as this. So viewpoint.
Viewpoint.
Yeah, Alpha, follow it, please, for 3 times.
Yes. Viewpoint. Viewpoint. Viewpoint.
Exactly.
Viewpoint.
Okay. Yeah, you did it. You got it now. Now time for you to review it, to read it through, the whole sentence, to read it through.
Yes. Particular viewpoint.
Yeah.
Particular viewpoint. Particular viewpoint.
Viewpoint. Viewpoint.
Yes.
Yeah, read the whole
Particular
sentence. From upon to the viewpoint.
Yes, thank you. Upon realized samadhi, we become free of perspective, or free to create new perspectives, because there is no self invested in or attached to a particular viewpoint.
Yeah, is it possible for you to recite it? Yeah, read it from your memory, not look at the screen, okay? Can you?
Oh, okay.
Try
now can I read it first?
First, read. Secondly, recite. Surely, yeah, you can do it.
Oh, thank you. Upon realizing samadhi, we become free of perspectives, or free to create new perspectives, because there is no self invested in or attached to a particular viewpoint.
Yes, so recite it, please.
So now recite it. I just try it. Just try to recite it.
Yeah, sure.
Upon realizing samadhi, we become free of perspectives, or free to create new perspectives. There is no self. There is no self invested in or attached to a new particular waypoint.
Yes, I think more or less, yeah, right. Because there is no self invested in or attached to a particular viewpoint. Yeah. So invested in, it means yeah, immerse in. Do you know immerse?
Yes, 沉
Yeah, you
浸.
got it. Yeah, you are amazing. And I think there is a need to practice viewpoint. I know the key point is this later, this constant v 辅音是辅音的原因才导致这个原因，好，导致您读的不是特别的标准。哎呀，Yeah, can you pronounce this constant? Yeah, and then yeah, just make your throat vibrate. 就是在这个基础上，在 F 基础上，让您的这个喉咙这里震动，但是没有声音。Viewpoint. Yeah, you can practice later, okay? I think it's time for us to go ahead with our task. Yeah, review task. Now, Aline, you please to read the whole sentence, the second sentence, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, I will play it for you to listen to pay more attention to the intonation. Okay, intonation.
Upon realizing samadhi, we become free of perspective, or free to create new perspectives, because there's no self invested in or attached to a particular viewpoint.
Yeah, follow it, please, Aline.
Okay. Upon realizing samadhi, we become free of perspective or free to create new perspectives because there is no self invested in or attached to a particular viewpoint.
Wow, exactly. Yeah, you just follow it. Yeah, exactly. Especially the intonation, just like the native speakers. Really good, really beautiful. Okay, time for you to recite it. Is it possible for you to recite it?
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Okay.
Upon realizing samadhi, we become free of perspective or free to create new perspectives because there's no self invested in or attached to a particular viewpoint.
Whoa, exactly. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for your good memory. Yeah.
Thank you.
Now let's go ahead with Joy. You please, time for you to read and recite it, the whole sentence. Okay, play it for you, okay? I like your following. Yeah, your shadowing is really good. Exactly the same. Okay, listen to it and then shadow it.
Upon realizing samadhi, we become free of perspective, or free to create new perspectives, because there's no self invested in or attached to a particular viewpoint.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Okay. Upon realizing samadhi, we become free of perspective, or free to create new perspectives, because there is no self invested in or attached to a particular viewpoint.
Okay, okay.
Upon realizing samadhi,
So realizing, would you like to try it again, the whole sentence? Upon realizing samadhi. Yeah, try it again, please, Joy.
Okay. Upon realizing samadhi, we become free of perspective or free to create new perspectives because there is no self invested in or attached to a particular viewpoint.
Exactly. Yeah, amazing you are. Now time for you to recite it, please.
Yes, okay. Upon realizing samadhi, we become a perspective or free to create perspectives because there is no self invested in or attached to a particular viewpoint.
Wow, yeah, enjoyable. Thank you so much, Joy. Now it's your time. Vigorous, welcome back to our lecture on Samadhi. How are you today? She disappears. Maybe she's not convenient. It is not convenient for her to get a mic. Okay. Now I will try.
We become free of perspective, or free to create new perspectives, because there's no self invested in or attached to a particular viewpoint. Upon realizing samadhi, we become free of perspective, or free to create new perspectives, because there's no self invested in or attached to a particular viewpoint.
Okay, I will try to shadow it. Upon realizing samadhi, we become free of perspective, or free to create new perspectives, because there is no self invested in or attached to a particular viewpoint. Okay, I will recite it. Upon realizing samadhi, we become free of perspective, or free to create new perspectives, because there is no self attached to invested in or attached to a particular viewpoint. So that's it. Now time for us to go back to the first sentence and then link together, okay?
Upon realizing samadhi, we become free of perspective, or free to create new perspectives, because there's no self invested in or attached to a particular viewpoint. But your mind has dimensionality, or added a new dimension to your seeing.
Sorry.
Possible because they are attached to their familiar paths of your robot, and you stop seeking there's reality in the self, I see, or the loop. When you see mind becoming habituated to dimension has added a new dimension, nothing has changed in the when you see the cube, nothing has changed in the figure, but your mind has added a new dimension to your seeing. Dimensionality, or one's perspective, is simply a matter of becoming habituated to a new way of perceiving the world. Dimensionality, or one's perspective, is simply a matter of becoming habituated to a new way of perceiving the world. Dimensionality, or one's perspective, is simply a matter of becoming habituated to a new way of perceiving the world.
Okay, Aline, you first to follow it and try to recite it then, okay?
Yeah. Dimensionality of one's perspective is simply a matter of becoming habituated to a new way of perceiving the world.
Wow, perfect. Enjoyable. I really love your improvement in intonation, and also the whole level, whole proficiency in English. You did it so well. Now time for you to recite it.
Yeah. Dimensionality of one's perspective is simply a matter of becoming habituated to a new way of to a new way of perceiving the world. 我再背一遍。
Yeah, sure.
Try again. Okay. Dimensionality of one's perspective is simply a matter of becoming habituated to a new way of perceiving the world.
Yes, yes. So you know the perceiving the word perceive, yeah, and I think we use it in the voice, right? I think yeah maybe Alpha and you know it. Yeah, after perceiving all sentient beings, so also perceiving here, perceiving the world. Yeah, perceiving the same perceiving. All right. Yeah, thank you so much, Aline. You did it so well. Good memory. Okay. It's your time, Joy. You read it and then recite it.
Yes. Dimensionality or one's perspective is simply a matter of becoming habituated to a new way of perceiving the world.
Whoa, recite it, please. Dimensionality.
Okay. Dimensionality. Dimensionality of one's perspective is simply a matter of becoming habituated to a new way of perceiving the world.
Wow, exactly. Thank you. Okay, now it's your floor, Elva, to read and recite the first sentence.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Dimensionality of one's perspective is simply a matter of becoming habituated to a new way of perceiving the world.
Yes.
Dimensionality of one's perspective is simply a matter of becoming habituated to a new way of perceiving the world.
Yes, perfect. Would you like try again? Try again.
Yes.
Word by word. Okay.
Word by word. Okay. Okay.
Because you add a word, I would like you to realize, yeah, to remove that word you add. So I need you to recite it word by word, and then you will realize something. Okay, just do it, please.
Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Dimensionality of one's perspective is simply a matter of becoming habituated to a new way of perceiving the world.
Bingo. So you realize it, right? Just now you add your word. You add here. You add
Yes.
here. But
Yes.
yeah, after you repeat, you realize, yeah, you remove it. You are talented. Yeah, you remove it because
Yes.
is here. Not a simple
Yes.
matter. Yes. Okay, I think
It's
not
simply a matter.
Actually, the simple is describe ease. So
Yes.
just here. All right, perfect.
Thank you.
You realize it.
Thank you for your kind teaching.
And my job, yeah, my owner. Now I will read and recite it. Dimensionality or one's perspective is simply a matter of becoming habituated to a new way of perceiving the world. Okay, dimensionality of one's perspective is simply a matter of becoming habituated to a new way of perceiving the world. So that's it. Now time for us to read the two sentences together and try to recite them together as well. Aline, you first, okay?
Okay.
Hello, Aline, still with us?
Yeah.
Okay. Read.
Okay. Dimension. Sorry. 这两段一起读一下是吧？
Yeah. Two sentences together.
Okay. Dimensionality of one's perspective is simply a matter of becoming habituated to a new way of perceiving the world. Upon realizing samadhi, we become free of perspective or free to create new perspectives because there's no self invested in or attached to a particular viewpoint.
Perfect. Yeah, recite it. Try to recite it, please.
Okay. Dimensionality of one's perspective is simply a matter of becoming habituated to a new way of perceiving the world. Upon realizing samadhi, we become free of perspective or free to create new perspectives because there is no self invested in or attached to a particular viewpoint.
Wow. Yeah, you made it. Yeah, congrats. Thank you so much, Aline. Now it's your turn, Joy. Would you like to try? Read first, recite secondly.
Okay. Dimensionality of one's perspective is simply a matter of becoming habituated to a new way of perceiving the world. Upon realizing samadhi, we become free of perspective, or free to create new perspectives, because there is no self invested in or attached to a particular viewpoint.
Great. Yeah, okay, recite it.
Okay. Dimensionality of one's perspective is simply a matter of becoming habituated to a new way of perceiving the world. Perceiving the world. Upon realizing samadhi, we become free of perspective or free to create new perspectives because there is no self invested in or attached to a particular viewpoint.
Wow, you also did it. Okay, well done. Yeah, I just try my best to follow both of you, okay, later. Now it's your time, Elva. Are you ready to read and recite the whole paragraph?
Yes, thank you.
Just do it, please.
Yes. Dimensionality of one's perspective is simply a matter of becoming habituated to a new way of perceiving the world. Upon realizing samadhi, we become free of perspective, or free to create new perspectives, because there is no self invested in or attached to a particular waypoint.
Okay, perfect. Now, yeah, you have improved yourself a bit more, okay? Now it's time for you to recite it.
Thank you. Okay, let's say it. Dimensionality of one's perspective is simply a matter of becoming habituated to a new way of perceiving the world. Upon realize,
Yes.
Upon realizing samadhi, we become free of perspective and all free to or free to new perspectives. Dimension. Oh.
Yeah, the last sentence about the
because
soul. Yeah.
because there is no thief, because there is no thief invested in or attached to attached to attached to a particular waypoint.
Yes, perfect. I think so. You did it. Bingo. Okay, I think it's there is a need to illustrate what do the two sentences mean, okay? And the two sentences mean, the first one is dimensionality of one's perspective is simply a matter of becoming habituated to a new way of perceiving the world. It tells us our viewpoint, our opinion, our perspectives. Yeah, how do they come? How do they become? How do they come into being? Yeah, just a matter of becoming habituated. Yeah, get habituated to a new way of perceiving the world. Yeah, just little by little. 在第一句话，他就说了我们的这个知见的问题。我们看任何事情的这个 dimensionality 纬度或者角度或者视觉，或者是我们的这种观点 perspective 的观点视觉，就是这样的一个简单的事情。是什么？就是这么一个事情。什么事情呢？就是慢慢的熏习的过程。它就是慢慢的熏习，让我们去适应一个新的一个知见。这个知见是什么？是看待世界的这个知见，所谓的几观呢？三观其中的一观，看待这个世界万物的这一观，世界观。OK， 那第二个，它当然它这里不仅仅是强调这个三观呢 ，the world 可以是包括所有的三观，就是人事物这个事情。好，第二句是 Upon realizing samadhi, we become free of perspective, or free to create new perspectives。也就是说，我们一旦觉悟到了三摩地，我们就是真实的与我们所有的这个知见得自由，与所有的知见得自由。也就是说，知见它不能捆绑我们，它不能障碍我们，我们不会再是在知见立知的这个基础上了，我们可以知见无见。所以在这种情况下是知见无见的这种境界和状态，我们就是 free to create new perspectives。这个时候知见无见就是依托自性本源，依托佛的这些智慧正智慧啊所建立的这一切，就可以去建立这一切新的知见，就佛知佛见，从此就是一条光明大道走到底，就是这个意思。第二点的意思就是说，我们只有安住在自性所正确的定上，就是自性定、正确定、正定 ，samadhi 是正定的意思。那我们的一切所有的知见，之前所建立的这些知见是自然的脱落 ，free of。become free of 是直接远离，直接脱落，而且我们这个时候能创立一切的新的知见。当然，这一些新的知见是依托佛的圆满的德相功德能力去创建的。因为这个时候为什么会有这样的一个境界呢 ？Because there is no self， 这个时候不会掺杂到我以及我所。这个 self 是什么呢？它就是这样的一个自我，它经常的会执着于某一个特别的观点，比如说执着什么，这样做就是对的，那样做就是错的，执着这个就是好吃，那个就是不好吃，这个人就是好，那个人就是不好，就类似于这些特殊的 particular 特定的观点。这个 invested in 就是非常沉浸式的，非常的投入的，不管是投入您个人的精力还是您个人的时间。就 invested in 跟我们前面所学的什么 absorbed in、immerse in， 还有后面这个 attached to 是差不多的意思。So that's it. Yeah, hopefully we can reach this such kind of state freely, okay, swiftly, and to realize the true samadhi at any time, any way, any place. So that's it. And yeah, there are 3 minutes left. Hello, I realize Alice has come. Are you available to get a mic and read these 2 sentences?
Yes, yes. Okay, sorry.
Okay, read them, please.
Okay.
Dimensionality to viewpoint. Okay.
Dimensionality on one's perspective is simply a matter of becoming habituated to a new way of perceiving the world. Upon realizing samadhi, we become free of perspective, or free to create new perspectives. Because there is no self invested in or attached to a particular viewpoint.
Whoa. Yes, recite it. Is it possible? Or you can read it again later. Yeah, someday later you can recite. Okay, read it again. Dimensionality. Okay.
Yeah. Dimensionality on one's perspective is simply a matter of becoming habituated to a new way of perceiving the world. Upon realizing samadhi, we become free of perspective, or free to create new perspectives. Because there is no self invested in or attached to a new particular viewpoint.
Viewpoint. Yes, perfect. Yes, the first sentence is also 这个第一个就是说我们这个知见立知的这个知见熏习的过程所形成的，就对世界产生一些观点。当然，我们佛知见也是这么形成的，所以说这个是一个中性的说法，没有一个贬义，就是要熏习，不管熏好的熏坏都在熏习。但是如何的去与我们过去的这些知见能够脱落，就是错误的知见或者是邪见脱落，就是要安住在这个正定上，就是 realize samadhi， 就是证得安住这个三摩地的境界。在这里面，就是刚才在爱丽丝读的时候，我意识到的这一点。其实不管是正见还是邪见，它的熏习过程是一样的，只是说您为了让这个邪见去脱离，那您必须要不自着，就是安住在正定上面 ，realize samadhi. Okay, I will read it. Dimensionality is one's perspective is simply a matter of becoming habituated to a new way of perceiving the world. Upon realizing samadhi, we became free of perspective, or free to create new perspectives, because there is no self invested in or attached to a particular viewpoint. So that's it. Yeah, tomorrow we will go ahead with the new content. Okay. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being with me. Bye.